is Jeff Roxby. I've been with DeMarini for, this is my second year going on with DeMarini. And I got my start in softball right when I got out of the Marine Corps. Started playing with DeMarini Headbangers back in the day. And because of that is how I got noticed playing up in the conference, because I used to play some of the open tournaments and some conference tournaments.
We're here at Softball Magazine's senior camp, of course, and I think and again, thank you for your service. Did you play in the military at all?
I did. I deployed so many times I didn't even know that we had a softball team, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about last year. You guys had an exceptional year.
We were #1 AA team in the country. We won the AA World Series and ended up taking 5th in the major.
Did you knock off any of the major teams in the course of the year?
We actually had a winning record against major teams this year. So yeah, we won Myrtle Beach. We had to beat Bad Draw twice and Resmondo once to win that one.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
And how big are you? Not a really sized guy.
6 foot 215. There's not a whole lot here. I depend on technique a lot for my game. So.
And what about do you have any high school or college background?
Actually, I went to college on a baseball scholarship, and then I left that to go in the Marine Corps.
Where to?
Actually, it was a community college back home, Pasco Hernando.
Very, very cool. Talk a little bit about what positions do you play on your team?
This year, I played every position but center field, and I think first base. I'm mainly used as a middle infielder for most of my career. I do pitch a little bit here and there. I can play the outfield. I mean, I kind of pride myself on being a true utility guy that can kind of play anywhere.
What precipitated your jump over to the D?
Corny. Mike Cornell, he's the best in the business, and he's treated me very well. I worked with him on Worth years ago, and he gave me the opportunity to represent DeMarini, and I jumped at the opportunity.
What's your go-to base hit when you're playing?
My go-to base hit would probably be the 3-4 hole or the right field line, going opposite field. I go for the inside middle of the ball, so I try to make contact here. So I'm trying to create that sideways spin through the hole
slice out to
instead of, because if you cut it too much on the bottom, that ball is just going to carry out to the outfielder for an out. So I try to get more on the inside of the ball and try to hit more of a...
And that becomes a measure then of waiting a long time for that point of contact to get back. Talk about...
Has a lot to do with your hands too.
And talk about that then.
So with my hands, if you're trying to pull a ball, you're trying to hit a ball through the middle, that snap coming through is more through the ball here. Whereas when I'm going that way through the hole, I kind of come more, my hands come through and I let the ball get deeper on my hands than out in front. So that even though I'm getting a snap on the ball, it's a snap where I'm pushing the ball this way, not cutting it.
And if you talk about a snap being from full lag to the halfway point to way out front to full extension,
right.
You're just catching it earlier in the, early in that 180-degree arc.
Yep, it's pretty much the same swing, just the way that I make contact with the ball and push through the ball. I'm making contact with my hands in front of the ball instead of with the barrel in front of the ball.
And the mistakes going backside, if you're too early, you're going to reach and pop it up. Do you run into that ever?
I mean, sometimes we're not perfect, but your hands, barrel above the hands when you're going backside is a big thing too. When you kind of stay level or even drop the barrel a little bit, that gives you more room for air, and that ball's going to go straight up instead of stay on.
We teach a lot of the X snap. If you grab it, go ahead and grab your bat, palm down and palm up. You see you have an overlap. You're one of the few young guys that have an overlap grip anymore. I've used it forever.
Yeah, I love it. It's, I worked on this years ago. I started this way, then went to this, and then went to this. I just get more snap.
So yours is, I do a full, and so does my son, but you have one finger on the top, just for a little bit more control.
One finger. It's more because I still want to be able to have my palm behind the ball. So I still feel like I have that, that strength of this. But doing this, I get more snap on my barrel. So, but being able to have more palm behind the ball. Mental thing for me is I've always taken the knob to the ball first. That way, whenever you take the knob to the ball, then you have nothing else to do but get that snap through at the top hand. So I've always guided with my left, and my right hand's always been my power. That ball runs more that way. And the other thing, when I do tee work, I use the laces to my advantage, right? So if I'm going that way, I'm turning the laces this way so I hit the inside lace. So my goal right now is to hit the inside lace. I'm not so much looking at where the ball goes and, you know, how far I hit it or how short I hit it. I'm looking for the rotation on the ball. That's all I'm looking at. Using the rotation of the ball is going to tell me and give me the feedback that I need to know where I'm missing. So if this ball is not spinning like the last one, it didn't spin far enough, so I'm too far back. So I'm going to move up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing. Now that ball was almost dead sideways spin. So that tells me I'm in the right spot. This is the ball I'm going to hit in that right field corner. This is the ball that's going to run. So when it hits, I want that ball to kick to the right. Now you see that ball running. And you want it to hit and kick. Now I hit that ball a little bit higher than I want to. You still want to keep it low, but like that. And that's the spin you want on that one.
My name is Reina Cartagena and I'm coming from Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Hitting off the tee today, what tricks did you learn you could do?
The spin off. Hit the ball on the seam and it can spin the ball for you.
So that besides just going backside, you could actually have spin backside.
Spin backside, there you go.
And once you get the good mechanics down of throwing the top hand past the bottom and the hand pass to the ball, is it hard to hit the inside or bottom or top half of the ball, or is it doable for the rec player?
It's doable, yes. The way I was hitting was more difficult actually, so this was a great makeover for me.
I'm gonna crash and dash and kick some ass. Team already said you're on call. Team's gonna fall over the wall and make the haul. I'm gonna rip, I'm gonna tear. This back's gonna scare. Feel free to stare if you dare. I'm the bear. Peace out.